with Mrs. Wilson's video production class. Well, it's that time of year again. No, not Halloween, but election time. But why would I want to vote? I mean, I'm only 18. Am I really old enough to decide who I want to run this country? Is it really that important? Well, these are all great questions, and there's no better person to answer them than Mrs. Russell, one of our government teachers. What is the importance of voting?
So I always tell my students that if you are not going to vote, then you should not be able to complain, because without you voting, ultimately our government doesn't have power, because the power comes from the people. You can register to vote a number of ways. You can register in person at the county clerk's office, which is actually here in Jackson. You can do so to request a paper copy be sent to you, and then you send it back. Or you can register to vote online, or when you go to the DMV to renew your license, when you turn 18, they will ask you if you would like to register to vote.
How do you vote?
So they send you your voter registration card, and it'll tell you where you go to vote, and you show up at that location. You have to have some form of identification is what they ask for. Here in Missouri, it does not have to have a photo on it. It can just be like a bill, your water bill or whatever. Most people take their driver's license, they scan it, they verify my address, they hand me a ballot, and then I walk over and I fill it out right there, and I stick it in the cool little counter, and I'm done. I get my sticker, that's a big deal, and then I walk out. Make sure and vote November 3rd. Your voice is what matters.
If I was 18, I would probably lean more towards Republicans, or just whoever has the best beliefs on the current situations of what's going on in our country. It just depends.
Vote. I can remember the first time I voted. I was 18, I was in high school, and I was really, really excited to finally do my civic duty. So it's your chance to share your voice and to have your voice heard, so go vote.
Elections can be so close, so don't think that your vote doesn't count, because it does. Like last election, the polls were so close they called for a recount in 5 states. This just goes to show how important one vote can be.
You might be saying, I'm not old enough to vote. Well, guess what? If you can't vote this election, you will the next. So what do? First, you need to register to vote, and you can do that at the ripe age of 17 and a half. So that means you have no more excuses. Just go to vote.gov, put in what state you live in, and click Find Out How to Register. From there, you will click the first link under How do I register to vote in Missouri? It will then ask you some generic questions and will lead you to a page that asks you to select your country. Now that you've registered, you're going to want to vote. Is that a pledge I hear?
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
That's all the election coverage we have at the JHS TV studio. Don't forget, we live in a great country with many freedoms that others don't have. Let's not take it for granted. Go register or go vote. The future of our country is in your hands.